let's do chapter 17 of this book of standard 5, and the name of the chapter is perimeter and area. We'll understand the term perimeter first. Peri actually is a Greek word which means around, and meter, as we all know is the unit of any distance. So when we calculate distance around anything, not anything, I mean to say any plane, then it becomes the perimeter of that plane. So distance around any plane is called the perimeter, right? So a plane can be of any shape. It can be a square, okay, it can be a rectangle, it can be a triangle, any shape. So if you are asked to calculate the perimeter, it simply means you are going to calculate the meters around this plane. In simpler words, it means you are going to calculate the total distance, and that can be done by simply adding the sides, the distance of all the sides of the plane. So any shape means you simply add the distance of the sides and you will get the perimeter. Let's start with the exercise. But before that, let's understand two formulas which you need to memorize. That is of perimeter of a square and the perimeter of the rectangle. As we all know that the square means all sides are equal, and the perimeter means adding all the sides, distance of all the sides. So if I am asked to calculate the perimeter of square, we can say that we are adding side 1, side 2, side 3, side 2, side 3 and side 4. Okay, we are adding all the sides, but we all know that these all sides are equal, so we can simply say side plus side plus side plus side plus side 4 times. Okay, so this can be written as 4 into side. Any one side if you know and you multiply it by 4, you will get the perimeter of that square plane. So you memorize this formula. Now let's see what is the perimeter of a rectangle. Rectangle, as you know that the length here is equal and breadth is equal. This is equal to this and this is equal to this. So as I said, the perimeter means the distance around this plane. So this can be length and breadth, length and breadth. So you can simply write length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. So how many length are there? 2 length. And how many breadth are there? 2 breadth. So this can be written as
2LB.
2, not LB. It has to be L plus B. When you write LB, it means multiplication. Okay, so don't write LB. It means you are adding it. I hope you by now you should be able to understand what is the difference between addition and multiplication. Okay, so this is the formula. We'll be able to memorize the formula once we start practicing it. So let's start with question number 1. And here the question number 1 says, find the perimeter of the rectangle whose measures are, A is length is given 10 meter and breadth is given 6 meter. So as I said, first step should be to make a diagram that will give a clear idea what you need to do further. So length is 10 meter and breadth is 6 meter. Now as it is mentioned that it is a rectangle, it means the opposite sides will be equal. So this is going to be 10 meter and this is going to be 5 meter. Method 1 can be, as I said earlier, you add all the sides. Okay, so if you add all the sides, this will be equal to 32. This 20 plus 12, that will be 32. And please do not forget to write the unit, that is the meter. This will be your perimeter. But as you all know, we are given the formula. To make it little quicker, you know that perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B. This is the formula, right? So please, 2, length is 10, breadth is 6. So now if you calculate, this becomes 16 and now the answer is 32. Again, do not forget to write the meter. So you can do either way, but teachers would expect you to follow this method because they want you to do it little quicker and you should learn the formula. So please, if you want to check whether your answer is right or wrong, you can simply add and check whether this calculation is right or wrong. Okay, and in case if you forget the formula, please you can do this also. Okay, ideally no teacher would should deduct the mark for this because these are conceptual based explanation of the formula. So you can do either way, but please follow the method of adopting the formula. Now I'll do with you one more problem, then rest of them you can do on your own. So let's do this D, that is you are given 1 meter and 20 centimeter is the length and breadth is 60 centimeter. It's little tricky for you if you do not know this thing. Kilo, hecto, deca, meter, deci, centi, millimeter. Okay, actually you must have read that 10 ones makes 110, right? 110 makes 10 makes 100. In the same way, here 10 hectometers make 1 kilometer. So there is a difference of 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Now see, meter is here, centimeter is here. So 10 and 10, this makes 100. It means 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. You have to memorize this. If you do not know this, you cannot solve these problems. So please memorize this as a you memorize it and just memorize that there is a difference of 10 in each scale. So now let's see 1 meter and 20 centimeter. It means that 1 meter can be written as 100 centimeter. So 100 centimeter and 20 centimeter, you will add this. This will make 120 centimeter and 60 centimeter. Now the units are same. Here the units were different. One was meter, then centimeter put together. So you have to combine this into one. You can either make it meter or you can make it centimeter. But see, here also it's centimeter, here also centimeter, here meter. So it's better to convert this into centimeter because majority of them are into centimeters. So we got 120 centimeter and 60 centimeter as a length and breadth. Now let's make a diagram, and this becomes like this. You know that opposite sides are equal. So you can do two ways. Method 1 would be adding all the sides. Okay, adding all the sides. That this will be equal to 120, matlab 440, 240 plus 120 is equal to 360 meters. Don't forget to write the meters. If you forget to write the unit, your marks will be deducted. Now method 2 would be, what is the formula for a perimeter of a rectangle? 2, yes, bracket length plus breadth. Now see, 2, what is the length given? 120 meter plus 60 meter is equal to 2. You have to solve this first. Don't touch 2. Pehle. You solve this first, then you multiply it by 2. So this becomes 180 and now you multiply, it becomes 360 meter. And that is the answer. So please do, there are two types of sums in this question number 1. One is with two different types of unit, that is D, F and H. I think teacher has cancelled it, but please do it. Just a simple rule that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So you can multiply the meter with 100, you will get all into centimeter, then add the centimeters with them and you can solve it. Please try to, I'll do one more for you, that is h 5 meter 20 centimeter is the length and breadth is 42 centimeter. So let's see, if 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, so how much will be the 5 meter? That will be 100 into 5. That makes 500 centimeter. And don't forget this, because together length is this. Okay. So 500 centimeter plus 20 centimeter and breadth is 42 centimeter. Now you can write 520 centimeter and 42 centimeter. Now we got this. Now we have to start with this. Make a diagram. This is 520, 520, 42, 42 centimeter. Do not forget. Please do not forget. Then let's do method 1 can be simply add. Add all, everything. 4, 8, 4, 12. This centimeter. Okay. And second can be 2L plus B. 2, what is L? 520. What is B? 42. Now if you solve, then 5, 62. See, centimeter. Now if you want to convert them into meter, you can do it. As I said that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. And if you reverse, 1 centimeter would be 1 upon 100 meter. I don't know if your teacher has taught you all this. So if this needs to be converted into meters, means this is a smaller unit, and when you want the smaller unit to be converted into bigger unit, you need to divide it, right? So you'll divide by 100. That will, I hope you must have done decimals also. So that will become 11.25 meter. Unit is important, okay? After the conversion, the unit is important. If you do by this, that is converting meters into centimeter, you cannot write meter here. You have to write centimeter. And if you have converted centimeters into meter, please do not write centimeter. Your marks will be deducted. I hope these two different types of sums are clear to you. So tomorrow we'll start with question 2 to 8. Okay. Please do practice, and if you have any doubt, ask me.